Can I get advantage? Can we just take the higher rolls?
Well, technically, your first roll was the larger roll, so you can take that one.
Yes!
You can choose to fail,
69.
but I don't think you want that.
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay, okay, sure.
I think this is pretty accurate. 60 is how Mew feels. 8 is how Talani just is.
Damn it.
Yeah, yeah. It's the contrast of the player to the character. It's good. Very good roleplay. I like it. But how about some D&D, guys?
Let's
Level me
go.
up, Scotty.
Yeah, so you guys did level up last week to level 3. Some of you guys have already done the stuff you need to do. You say Talani's not done?
Probably not.
That probably means, no, sir, I haven't done it. Can you please save me?
No, sire. I'm a buffoon.
So let's look at
A
Talani,
disgrace.
which we can tell is still level 2. So, let's fix that. She is now level 3.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. You've already done an HP, so that's fine. You get some staff, I believe, at Warlock. So, at level 3 for Warlock, you do get your Pact Boon. And you have one additional spell known.
Really?
A whole one spell.
Yeah.
And I believe they're now level 2. Yes.
I get a level 2 spell.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Suck that, ready?
Yeah.
Hey, I can upcast. It's fine.
And I think more importantly, when you level up, you get to then replace one as well. If you're not feeling one, you can now replace one as well.
Replace.
I don't like this spell. Yeet.
You only have 2
No,
spells,
I like
but
mine. Yeah, I like mine so far, so we're good for now. But so I can get a level 2 spell.
wait, hold on. You only have 2. Oh, you have 3 spells. Wait, no, you only have 2 spells.
Yes.
Mew.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're meant to have a total of 4 spells right now.
What?
You only have 2. So in that case, just take 2 spells because you forgot to take one at level 2. Cool. Good job.
So I can just quote unquote replace my first level spell and just give myself 2 level 2 spells?
Could do, unless you want a first level spell.
Well, I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. So take 2 spells.
Alright.
And we'll talk about your Pact Boon. Let's see. Aeria, have we done Antares?
Yeah, I just unlocked my 2nd level spells, so I was just putting those in.
Cool, because yeah, you've already got your circle
That's
abilities, so it's literally just spells for you.
Right. Spells.
And I might as well look at Rala just to make sure. Her character sheet still was level 1. That's hilarious.
Oh my lord.
I'm gonna fix that for her right now. It's fine. She's a barbarian. Doesn't have spell slots. Let me have a look what Rala gets at level 3.
Extra spell die, hit die for a start.
For a start, well, she's already rolled the hit die, so that's fine.
Yeah, she gets extra to heal with.
She has a solid, how much now? 22 hit points.
Wow.
Too
I don't feel
bad.
so bad anymore.
Well, I think Rala's only rocking a +2 institution.
Actually. Who's got the highest HP here?
I think it's between Talani and Rala.
How much do you have, Mia?
Enough.
Wow, it's 21.
That's for
Oh.
No.
Oh, same. High five.
Oh yeah, it's because rather last session she rolled a 2.
oh no.
yeah.
That's what I'm
We
scared
have the,
of.
we have the same health, Pog.
So yeah, something I'm gonna have to ask Dawn gets in is the primal path she was gonna take.
Oh yeah.
Because that's gonna be pretty game changing for a barbarian.
So my
Hmm?
uh,
I'm
no,
90% sure she wants totem. We didn't get to talk about it though.
Yeah, there's a lot of options right now, especially for barbarian.
Oh man.
So we'll definitely leave that for the time being. It's not terribly important, but we'll definitely. Oh wait, Deline, do you have? Wait, is that correct? You have 29 hit.
yes.
Damn.
What did you roll?
Yeah, I think I rolled really good last time.
Rolled an 8, I think.
You rolled an 8.
That's a maximum.
No, because she has 8
No,
plus
it's not.
3. A D8 plus
Oh.
3. So she only rolled a 5.
Oh. Depends.
No, that can't be right. There's a
I think
warlock.
my last health, I think my last health was 21 though.
So that would be, so it's 11 starting out, 8 plus 3. And then you would have rolled. Well, I guess you could have had 21. It would mean you would have to roll 10.
I think I may have I mean, like, if there was any mess up, it was probably however I got to 21 health.
And then you rolled 8. So yeah, that would be correct. You just rolled really well. Yeah, okay.
Yes. I
yeah.
mean, I am going to be packed with the blade, so
Mhm.
I guess it's fine.
Yeah.
I would hope you have a lot of damage or
Yeah.
hit points.
So let's add that in for you, Arnie. So back to the blade. The compendium. Speaking. Oh, it's a big old block of text.
Does your sword look special?
It was specially crafted by sexy patron.
Uh-huh.
Foxy
Whose
looks-
name I totally know.
Uh-huh.
I hope so, unless she's going to visit you at night again.
Oh no.
Pop quiz. What's my name?
Can she?
Wow. Wow. Impact of the blade.
If that's the case, I totally forgot her name.
Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, Pact of the Blade. Basically, it's a lot of text, but mainly it comes down to you bypass normal resistance now for non-magical attacks because it's now magical. You can summon your pact weapon, even if it disappears and someone steals it from you. Spend a minute to bring it back, no matter what.
One of my friends kind of just like he was what the Pact of the Blade or whatever, and he played a prank on guards. They were like, "We need your weapons," and he was like, "Okay." Gives them the weapon, pops back into his hand. Oh, sorry, let me put that back down again. Pops back into his hand. Oh, sorry.
Are you sure it wasn't an Eldritch Knight?
I don't know.
Because that's you could only do it with an Eldritch Knight. It takes a minute to do it as a warlock.
I think maybe it was flavor. I don't know for sure, but I just know that's the story he told me.
So a whole minute is like a turn, right?
Wait, sorry, I read that completely wrong.
Or is a minute 10 turns?
Yeah, sorry, it's the weapon disappears if it's 5 feet away from you for a minute, and then
Oh.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense now.
Okay.
yeah. So if you like, someone stole it from you, and then they walk away and like put it in a safe somewhere, it just disappears.
Alrighty.
And then you can return it to your hand as action. So yes, you were correct, really. That's what they were doing.
Fabulous.
So as an action, you can return it to your hand no matter where it is. As long as it is on... Actually, it doesn't matter. It's on a plane existence because it vanishes. And you can also transform another weapon into your packed weapon. So if there's another weapon you are more interested in, you can change it into that.
I do
Including
not.
magical weapons.
Ooh.
So if you get a cool magical weapon, you can make it your packed weapon instead.
There's no way I'm getting a magic weapon. I can't even get a magic item.
Wow.
Well, if you pray really hard at your bed and maybe put a gift with some cookies, maybe
Please, God, Ambi.
one deity
Oh.
might give it to you. Or you can ask a
Yeah,
blacksmith.
1d2, really? The odds are that high? If I pray and leave cookies?
Yeah, it has a multiplying effect.
So more cookies, more probability? Is that really true?
Yeah.
Without the cookies, it's a 1d100.
Oh,
They have to be
shit.
fresh cookies though, otherwise it has diminishing returns.
Wait, I like those odds. Can we roll a d100, please? I have no cookies.
Okay. But yeah, I think that is everyone's character sheet now, apart from Rada's additional. Nice.
It's gonna be a good game today.
Instead of it being Rada last time, it is now you. It's the 69. Nice. Okay, so with that, let's get in where we left off in the little wonderful town of Meadowside.
Yay!
Where you guys had successfully defended it from an onslaught of kobolds and a dragon, which has now been carved open and has its organs removed. And presented to the mayor, the mage/scientist Marjorie, by the hands of both Antares and Reddy, who are currently still in the tower, subjecting themselves to her experiments. Is probably the best word to describe it. To get information and hopefully get information of how to get a pass into the college, the Arcanum College.
Pass a consent, baby.
I believe both Rada and I think Pimless you followed with Talani to the bar where we were greeted and maybe not force-fed, but definitely peer-pressured into lots of drinking.
It didn't take much.
Yeah, just a little bit of a pat on the back and a little bit of compliments, and well, I think the three of you got pretty wasted. With one of the town heroes, which is now apparently your best friend, Bruno.
Woo, yeah, Bruno! Yeah!
Broom guy.
Yes. I was supposed to get the heart, but I completely forgot about it. That's right. Sounds great classic hits.
But I think the heart was delivered shortly after.
No, I think they were about to leave to come and collect it themselves.
Yes, that is correct.
It was taking too long.
Yes, so do we want to start on that?
You ended with saying, "Take your tops off," and I was like, "What?"
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you did end on that. But you do mention the heart, so I would say, do you want to stay for the experience, or would you like to get the heart first?
Take off your shirt. Take off your shirt. No? Okay.
I don't know.
You're the only one there, Talani.
I mean, I don't know if I want to. If Reddy would want to leave our kobold boy alone.
I'm gonna be an escort.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that was a thing.
We did send Pemlos to go get it, but he hasn't returned yet.
He's not.
Meanwhile, in the tavern, we're all singing sea shanties for some reason.
Yeah, I can see that. Actually, how about before this then? We talk about you guys' goals. So that way maybe we can focus on where we want to go.
Oh yeah.
I have a question,
Then-
Andy.
Get a new one.
There's always questions, but yes.
Can we have an extra? Can we take an extra goal each on behalf of Rala's absence?
She'll be here.
She'll be here. So no.
But is she able to set her own goals
You
for the
just hit
session?
level 3, alright? Don't get greedy.
Damn it!
Yeah, she should be here in like 5 minutes, right? Like she said she needs an hour, right? I don't remember.
I
what
believe
she
it's
said.
something close to that, so yeah.
She said 4:30, and over there it's 3:55 right now.
So then,
Okay, so
yeah.
it's got 30 minutes. Okay.
So yeah, let's get your guys' goals. We can see what
I
Ryan wants to
completely
do.
forgot about goals.
Only just started.
I'm just so excited
Completely
to
forgot.
play. You said broom guy, and now it's like, oh, it's time.
So yeah, you guys completed quite a few goals last week. 'Cause it was mostly downtime activities around the village itself. So let's actually have a look at what everyone has. So look, so Talani, well, that's not on my list right now. You
Can
have.
I go last?
Oh, all right, fine.
I'm still picking my spells.
Still,
Yes.
it's 2 spells.
Yes. I can't. I gotta read them all.
Goodness.
I've never gotten this far before. Okay.
All right, next time I'm going to give you homework. Goddamn.
Oh, no.
yeah.
I
That's right, the last time we
try, Andy,
played.
I try.
All right,
He
fine. We're
does.
going
He
alphabetical
really
order. Fine.
I tell
Antares.
these guys in the other group, I'm like, did you do the thing? Did you do it?
Did you
the
do it?
thing?
Does it to me? I'm the fucking DM.
Wait,
Did
that's
you do
not
the
how it
thing?
works.
No, I didn't. Fuck.
Trust me, I had to remind him.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
And plus, we're starting another session with
That's a
Lucy
one-shot.
Candy. Oh yeah,
This is
but
a
I
one-shot.
still haven't. I still haven't planned anything for that either.
Fuck's sake. I don't think Meg has either, don't worry.
I'm gonna start
Oh, that's
messaging
great.
you every day.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You guys do your
Mm-hmm.
yeet.
The goals.
All
Let's
right.
see. What do I want for today?
You look at your spells, all right?
If you need any suggestions,
Alright.
just ask.
So, Antares, what do you want for your goals?
I think I'm still working on the passive consent, obviously. Trying to think of a second one. Maybe uphold promise to kobolds.
Oh, yeah. Because obviously, right now, all of them are in a jail cell.
Yeah, Schrodinger's kobolds.
Oh, yeah. Are they alive or they dead? We haven't seen them on screen.
No. Poor
But I
kobold.
think those will be my 2 for today.
All right, yeah, because obviously Swanhild was very okay with getting rid of them, closing the book on them.
Yeah.
But yeah, you stepped in and well, kept him alive for this long. One is dead, obviously. Unfortunately.
Sometimes some things we just can't
Yeah,
help.
Rala.
All right. Actually, sorry, 2 kobolds.
Acceptable casualties.
2 kobolds are dead. It's a slight adjustment to
Just real quick.
that. Mm.
Can I make a goal as a player and not as the character?
Yeah,
So, like-
this is you for Pimlos.
Okay. All right. In that case, I think I'm still gonna have the one to teach Rolla how to climb a tree. By the way,
Mm.
and for my other one, I think I want to also help Antares maintain, keep his promise because that aligns with the Pinloss. He wants to keep people alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a perfect goal to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, aligning goals is always something you can do. Sometimes it feels like a cop out because it's not something you've come up with, but that's totally fine because it's something you guys as a group are working on.
Yeah, of course.
So it doesn't have to be what your character wants to do; it's what you want the story to go in the direction.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
So,
Thank you.
Yeah, great. That ready? Do you have anything in? Obviously, you still have that flyers if you want to keep that, or you got it on hold at them.
Yeah, I have it on hold because of all the craziness. I haven't had or Reddy hasn't had a minute to sit down.
You still got that dragon autopsy you want to do.
Yep, dragon autopsy, and made sure Antares does not get too badly dissected, if at all.
Okay,
I
so
prefer him in one piece.
yeah, okay, so make sure the two of you come out in one piece, or just him. You don't mind sacrificing yourself.
The both of us, preferably.
Yeah.
Is this both physically and mentally, or just physically?
You know, physically, it's okay if he gets a little bit hurt up in the head. It's fine.
Okay, great. And definitely see what happens with that.
Hey, a dead friendly kobold is not a good friendly kobold.
Yeah, that's not how you spend your holiday.
Oh no, yeah, no. I didn't
And,
make connection to lose them.
and finally, we have Talani, who, of course, Mew is still looking at spells because her mic is muted.
Nope. I'm good.
Oh, really? Well, then we can talk
Yeah.
about your goals then instead.
Okay. So I just pressed save changes. My first goal
she
is
was
to
ready.
become best friends with Broom Guy.
Okay, well, first you gotta get his name right. It's Bruno.
Broom Guy. Anyway, second
Sure.
goal is to make sure we don't get scammed by the kobold. And by scammed, I mean tricked or,
Don't want to get scammazed. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how you're going to try and do that. Well, kobolds are known to be very squirrely.
That bastard.
But we'll see. So, I think we start in the tower with Antares and Reddy. And yes, we left with you guys proceeding down the stairs following the mare, Marjorie, into her lower section of her tower, the laboratory of the two floors, the instruments and variety of devices, both arcane and scientific in nature. And she turned around and asked for the two of you to take off your tops.
And I would like to ask why.
Well, it's part of my research. As I said, the two of you are exotic creatures. And well, I don't get the chance to examine you as closely as I would like. Primarily, it's your magic cores I want to take a look at.
What? I'm sorry, are you going to open us up?
That would be far too plain. No, I intend to have some of my devices, and she kind of gestures to one of the walls of the tower, which has a bunch of desks and tables and a few open cupboards. And as she kind of moves her hand, one of the cupboards opens, and you can see these like plates of like brass or some sort of bronze, which have a bunch of cablings running off them. I'll be using those placed onto your chest, I mentioned, to get a read of the potential that is on and within your magical cores. From what I'm being told, the two of you are practitioners of arcane arts, so
Correct.
they should both be active.
Well,
Listen,
Ontario's
Uh,
already has his shirt off.
I'd like to ask you a favor after this, though. I will comply, though.
great. Well, as your little one who's very well at participating, good to see such enthusiasm. I did make the agreement of providing him with information, so it is fine if you want to quest something as well.
Oh, it's just a small favor. It's fine.
A small favor. Well, tell. He provided
Well.
what he wanted. I would like to know what you want.
I would like to summon my familiar. However, I'm a bit short on supplies.
A familiar?
That's right.
You just want supplies? Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, supplies is easy to come by, especially for those sort of things. That seems perfectly reasonable.
Yes, I assumed a fellow wizard would be able to assist me in this matter.
You would not find it normally, not at least in town. But I have those within my facilities. I don't have one for myself. It's not really my specific line of school of magic. I have it just in case.
Fantastic. Welp. And then she gets undressed.
Okay. Yeah, and she heads over to this table and she directs over to two like small tables. They're large enough that obviously you could have done like work or some sort of experiment on, but she asks you to like lay down on them. And as she brings across these plates, one's a little too large for probably Antares, but they are, as you would expect, a little cold to the touch, and they're a little heavy from just like the weight of the metal being just like laid onto your chest. And it looks a little strange as like you look down and you can see these like almost like piping coming from it in various directions, and it seems to lead over to some sort of metal box with like some sensors sticking out of it with like a needle on a graph. She comes across to the two of you. She kind of mentions a little bit of like what it's meant to do and how the device is supposed to detect. And she asks for each of you, if you can, focus on your ability to cast magic. Think of how you cast a spell. You don't have to cast a spell, but just focus on it. The thought of casting a spell, how you would proceed. I want to see how it reacts. And for the two of you, if you could, roll me your spellcasting ability. So for those that are a wizard, intelligence, and for your druidic magic, it would be wisdom. Excellent. 12 and 17. I saw the 4 and 14. But yeah, 12 and 17. So as you kind of take a moment to breathe and then focus on how you would expel magic in the form of a spell, it's a little more raw because there's no incantation or any hand signs you're making. But the presence of the swell of magic within you comes forth. And you hear some very strange happy noises coming from Marjorie as she watches these needles on the dial begin to flicker. Ah, excellent. This is what I was expecting. Well, you are doing excellent. I have a few more tests just to see how you would react to certain external forces. Don't worry, it's not going to be too painful.
Oh.
And this goes on for a while. About under an hour of various other types of magical forces trying to cause a reaction towards your magic core. Some feel very draining. Some even seem to increase the potential of the magic within. And just to make sure, can the two of you give me Constitution saves? I just want to see how you are gonna do with this.
Let's go.
It's one of my best ones,
Okay.
as you
Okay.
know.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Okay. It's not
a
terrible.
nat 20. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, a natural 20. So in one of the tests, a box is brought over, and it's clearly sealed pretty tightly. There's even a chain that's wrapped around it. And as it's like brought across, the two of you can immediately feel there's almost a wave of energy coming from within this box. It's not magically secure. There's clearly something inside that has its own aura, which immediately has waves that pass over you. Already, it seems rather homely to you. It's a little warm, kind of like sends a little bit of a shiver down your spine on first noticing it, but it seems relatively normal. It doesn't seem to cause any drastic reaction to you. On Taurus, on the other hand, there is a strong repulsion within you to whatever is in this box. So much so that when you then are asked to bring forth magic from yourself, it is shaken so much that nothing comes out. And there's a little bit of like, performance anxiety, but your magic is unable to concentrate. So Marjorie kind of points this out as interesting. I didn't expect those results. I was expecting something more similar. What, the two of you from the same... Been similar so far.
I'm not. I mean, I am from this place, but I have been away for a long time.
Away?
Yes.
I
A different
wonder.
plane, if you would.
I wonder which floor you've been to. Well, that is another question to ask at another time. Well, I believe that is all for my, at least, first stage of examinations. Thank you to the two of you for surviving through it. I do appreciate it. You can put on your clothes now, thank you.
No.
She like pauses as she's like going towards the stairs and like turns to you.
Just kidding.
A joke. Yes. And she continues back up towards the stairs, back to her office.
Ready to get dressed. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, I have all my toes and my fingers.
Huzzah!
That's
Same.
a good day for me.
That went a lot better than I expected.
She's a little strange, you'll say.
In the pursuit of knowledge, I suppose there are many quirks.
All right. Antares is he's gonna get dressed and follow her.
Yeah.
Ray
Okay.
will do the same.
Yeah. As you head back up to her office and to the big, wide round room last time, the atmosphere is a little different. It's almost like there's a different lighting to the room. It's a little bit more mellow with like some purples and the lighting. And she is already preparing what looks like a little box. And as the two of you come up the stairs, she's already turned around with this little box. These are the materials you asked for.
Oh, thank you.
And use them as you wish, and keep the box, dear.
Oh, thank you.
It is just a box. I have many like it. And
I
for
can tell.
you, my small friend, the person you want to speak with is surprisingly close. Swanhild.
Oh.
She is a member of one of the noble families of the Empire. The Grisgard family.
Oh yeah, I picked up on that, huh?
And, well, more than any of the other families, which are rather, well, spread out across the Empire, the Grisgards are one of the closest to the royal family. Well, due to that, well, as you might imagine, they have quite a sway to some of their letters. Specifically, in your case, pass of consent.
Oh, that's perfect.
And well, you've already assisted her in this matter of kobolds and dragons. I'm sure she might be willing to release a letter for you.
I sure hope so.
She isn't too much about formalities. It's one of the reasons she became a knight.
She's different.
She is. Her brother as well. Both of them are rather for the people, as it were. Slightly different than most nobles I've met.
Yeah, like that there bear from the other town. What the heck was his name? Hold on. Leonardo.
Leonardo's a mayor, not a noble. He tries to become one.
He wasn't very nice.
That's one of the problems with people who have too much money. Forget about little things.
Yeah, I'm as small as they come.
Yes, the important details. And you are definitely one of them. I look forward to stage 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh-oh.
Red is summoning her familiar while you two are chatting.
Is he doing the ritual in the office?
I mean, I figured she'd like to watch or see what comes out of it.
She like notices. It's like, I do hope you're going to clean that up afterwards.
Oh, it's fine.
It was
You'll
not
see.
fine.
And yeah, this is the 10-minute ritual as you perform it. Unless you want to spend a spell slot.
Nah.
Okay, I thought so.
I figured you guys would be chatting for a couple minutes anyway.
Yeah,
it's
we
fine.
can say for the sake of it that 10 minutes do pass. So if Antares, you want to ask her any questions as this is happening.
I guess we'll step outside where it's a bit more quieter.
Yeah, I do have a question. Oh wait, I forgot it. I just had it. Hold on.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's definitely Antares.
Oh, now, correct me if I'm wrong, but did you say that you were taught by my master?
Yes, he was involved in some of the classes I took at the college. Temporarily.
Really? Was he old back then too?
He was certainly a senior, yes.
What did what's the college like? Is it like do you go in for a specific area of expertise or
area?
The College of Arcanum Study is rather, well, it's just not like anything towns or villages outside or even within the Empire. It even makes a mockery of King's Arch. It is a point of the highest concentration of magic you would probably ever see. The studies themselves are varied in all the arcane arts from a variety of teachers all across the continent, some even from other continents itself. Most impressive is the headmaster or headmistress. She is, well, she is a whole different beast.
She's an animal?
No. No, she is probably worse than an animal.
What's her name?
Ah, it's Zera Cathix. She's Archmagus Cathix.
All right. So, what is she? Is
Oh, she is human.
oh,
But it would be quite a mistake to think she is just human.
not many people are nowadays, are they?
She kind of like squints a little. Like, what do you mean by that?
Oh, you know, he doesn't know. Just trying to add to the conversation. He's not very smart.
I'm not at a loss of what you mean by that, but
Oh, you know.
He does not know.
Hold on. We'll make a. I'd like to make a roll to see if he can fumble his way through this conversation.
Okay, yeah, sure. Charisma. So this will be performance.
Performance. Great.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
All right, cool.
Well, the thing is, there may be people out there who are just humans, but I feel like everyone is hiding a beast within them. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes, a masked society. I see what you mean now, yes. Well, I would say, especially in your case, be very careful. There are many people who are willing to just smile and wave at some of your kind, rather than showing their true intention, which are slightly more darker.
You're telling me.
But if you do manage to get into college in Cliffridge, I'm sure you'd be a little bit more welcome as a practitioner in your own right, and taught by one of the ex-professors, to be able to get a little bit more recognition than most.
I can't wait to go.
Well, I hope you do enjoy it. It is certainly an experience for those who have not been brought up in city life.
Yeah, far from it.
Then I am sure you would very much enjoy it. I think your friend is almost finished and ready.
Yeah.
What is it that is brought forth from your ritual? As the candles have been lit, the incense has been burned, the smoke has begun to twist and culminate in front of you.
I'm smiling at Pickle right now because he probably knows what's
It's an
gonna
owl.
happen. It's an owl with
It's
a
an
red
owl.
bow tie that pops up.
All right.
A fiendish owl at that.
Oh, it's a horned owl.
It is. There you go.
You thought you were joking, Ambi. It is.
It is.
Is it a horned owl with horns?
I don't think
A
so.
horned owl.
A horned owl, yeah.
A horned owl. Maybe we can retcon that. Maybe, I don't know. I'll see what I can
Retcon?
do. Or not retcon.
Summoning it right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
We make it canon.
A horned owl. Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay, a horned owl with a necktie. All right.
I gotta know what does this ritual look like? Is it impressive?
Well, I don't know. How many rituals has Antares seen?
Good question. Probably not as many as one might think.
Yeah, okay, so it's probably still impressive for him, especially as it's summoning something from nothing. So yeah, you could say it's impressive. It's not flashy in any way. There's not like sparks and flashes of light or anything, but it is bringing something into the material plane from nothing.
Yeah, how does it materialize?
So yeah, as I mentioned, as the incense is burnt around this candle, and the chalk is crushed and almost blends into the smoke, that begins to culminate into like a dark shadow in front of Reddy. It begins to obscure everything around it, almost like a shadow ball, before the faint shapes of wings begin to form on the edges, and as it begins to condense further, you begin to see more and more of the shape of the creature within, until finally the smoke and ash and chalk vanish, revealing the entirety of the owl, which just begins to float down to the ground, the wood floor of this office, and just like looks up, straight, proper, up towards Reddy.
Yeah, this entire time Reddy has been standing, saying the ritual in Infernal, and just like hand motions as she's doing it. She chose Infernal to speak it.
Yeah. That is definitely a
So-
language you could have used, especially for wizard spells.
Mhm. So, yeah, I'll just have it come up and sit on my shoulder.
Yeah, and it just like with a single beat of its wings.
As you can see, my familiar here is of, I have chosen a fiendish origin. You could say it's a quote-unquote family familiar.
Holy shit! Did you make that thing show up?
Yes.
You were pregnant?
What?
Are you its mom?
No.
Jesus
I
Christ.
was not prepared.
I wasn't either. What?
Fuck.
I think, yeah, Marjorie face palms. She face palms. And it's like, I think you two should take your leave now and continue this conversation, maybe with your friends.
Wow.
I have a quick question. What was in
Yes.
that box?
Which one?
The one that you presented to us earlier during your experiments.
You sent something, didn't you?
Oh, of course.
Well, I'll just say it's part of my research.
All right. I would love to know, though, sometime, whenever you may feel like telling me.
Unlikely, but you're willing to try.
Mm.
Now, leave, or I think of more experiments.
Of course. Thank you very much.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
I have a brain to look at.
Oh, yes, we'll bring you the heart whenever we're able to get it from our companions.
Yes, take your time.
And with that, we leave.
All right, and you head over towards, well, where last time you at least arranged a meeting point of the bar within the tavern, which how far in are the two of you?
Well, Rala's obviously we all know Rala.
Yeah, Rala's
Um,
pretty into it with Bruno at this point. But
Yeah,
what about
yeah.
the two of you? Because I know Talani was a little bit under peer pressure.
Oh yeah, that's right. Talani was there. That's right. My
Yeah.
bad. Sorry.
What the?
Yeah. Sorry, go on.
What do you mean that's right?
Nothing.
Oh, that weird blue haired chick. Of course she was there, right?
Bruh.
Oh, that lesbian over there.
I accidentally dropped my phone. I can't get my character sheet to show up anymore. I broke
It's
it.
it's probably already open.
You might have to refresh the page. I have to do that
Okay.
sometimes.
Yeah.
I popped it out so I could add my spells, which aren't in the list, by the way, so I'm manually putting them in.
Oh, did you
How
minimize it?
did
You had to double click on like the half
Yeah,
visible window it makes.
I couldn't find it. It
No,
went
no.
missing.
She popped it out of the browser, so it's its own window.
Yeah, and
I
then I
think.
pressed X, but then when I tried to open it again, it just wasn't there.
Oh,
But
okay,
Oh
that's
yeah,
weird.
you do have to refresh that. I forgot.
I'm
Oh, okay.
good. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I only had a couple of drinks.
Yeah, I think with I don't know about Solani, but Pimos has been having a few drinks, been pacing himself, clearly a few something to eat as well, wherever possible. In between all the talking and the reliving of Bruno's glory day.
Glory day. Yeah, Talani just is more drunk off of the attention than she is off of the actual alcohol.
Yeah, and there's a lot of attention, especially for the three of you. It is the place is already packed when you guys got here, but now there's like people outside the windows, like looking in. There's like a full-on like event happening outside at this point. There's like music's playing at this point. It's a full-on like festival going on outside of the pub, let alone inside the pub. So the chance of you guys leaving is even difficult.
Hell yeah. Leaving? I want to stay.
So yeah, it's
Where
definitely.
Where would we even go?
Where would you
The
go?
party's
Exactly.
here.
You know what?
You are the party.
Heck.
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
No, 13's fine. Oh, it's performance, not constitution.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
performance.
you know, they're not looking for like anything amazing. Like you just being here is amazing. It's like if like an actor showed up, they're not expecting you
yeah.
like to be in like character or anything.
Yeah. No, Pimos is actually more so dancing to the music. So there's
Okay.
music going on. He's small enough. He's sitting on his little stool that able to dance on that. And people are letting him up on the table every now and then.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
But yeah, like you said, it's nothing great. He's just dancing for the fun of it. It's nothing spectacular.
All right.
Like at the festival.
Oh,
Oh no!
I wanted to roll my performance and talking to girls.
Oh.
Oh no!
Yeah, okay.
This is completely in line with your character.
Yep. Usually I would ask what you roll for first, but this is just perfect. So I think we still roll with
I
that.
was rolling to dance that one. My next one's gonna be to talk to girls.
So I appreciate the honesty. So I'll allow you to tell me how you fucked this up.
All right, so
Is
let's
it
say
I'll give you like an example. Is this like you just talking to their chest, or
no. It's worse.
It's
All right.
worse.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
She's watching Pimos dance and she's like, "Yeah, I taught him how to do that." And then she like tries to dance, and then, I don't know, maybe she trips and like,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
steps on their toes.
or she just completely falls in some way, and it's not like one of those oof, just get up and brush it off. She like full on took the L. Like
Yeah. Okay, so
it's kind of sad.
as like you prepare to make a move, as there's been so much drink recently, and you've been chatting up, so you haven't been watching your drink, and it's been spilling across the floor.
Oh no.
You hard slip on it so bad, you probably almost do a flip for everyone else
shit.
watching,
Holy
and
shit.
you probably knock out maybe 2-3 of the people chatting with you.
I knocked them out. I knocked them out.
Knock them down, not knock them out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, that's fine.
yeah.
That would
Can we
be
do this thing where she falls over with an audible thud and the music stops playing and everyone just looks over at her?
And you are like head over ass with like 3 other people on the ground,
Oh no.
and there's like you already had a bunch of people like looking over at you just like to get your attention, but now there's like half of the bar just like looking down.
Like, ooh.
Ah, damn, that looks like it hurts.
God damn it. Please don't let Reddy walk in on this.
Oh,
Ah.
we already are.
And right at that moment.
And right at that moment, you guys hear the sound from outside. You hear this. And it's just like
shit.
you just like push through the people. I guess Antares, you don't even have to try. You literally just like slide through everyone.
My head.
You find Talani just like covered in beer on the floor.
So wait, you're telling me that's not where owls come from?
No.
Oh, what the heck are you doing on the floor?
Help me up. She's like reaching for Antares' robe.
Yeah, Antares is strong enough to pick her up. Yeah.
Let's see about that.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I'll try and help her
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Just give
How
me.
slippery? How slippery is this woman?
She is freshly
What a
coated.
way to word that.
Yeah, freshly coated in beer.
Oh no.
Pretty liquid.
Pretty liquid right now.
Okay.
Give me an athletics check.
Okay. Athletic. There
Hmm.
you are.
Oh.
You don't slip yourself, but she does not get up as one of her legs catches one of the flagons that was on the ground from the incident, and just plants a blood right on the ground again.
Oh.
Already, you're big and strong. Could you pick up this crying woman?
Oh no, I'm fine. I'm fine. Here, let me just get myself up.
Of course.
No, don't worry about it. That's fine. Let me just.
No,
get
she
up
needs
now.
help. She needs help.
No,
Help
I'm
her
up now. I'm up. I'm good.
Gotta
Oh,
make a
my
check.
back.
Make a check. Let's go.
Wait, what are we making a check for here? Hold on.
Am I
So-
making a check to get up?
Yeah. She's trying to avoid Reddy's help by just getting up all of a sudden.
Okay, yeah, I see this. Yeah. Give me a check.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics. Unless you want to try and do a flip.
Okay, no. Should I go for the flip just because I have more in acrobatics than athletics?
It will end horribly if you do fail.
Okay, I don't want to hurt myself.
Drum roll.
Oh my god.
Okay, cool. So
The dice have spoken.
at this point, some other people were like trying to help, but they're also like slipping as well. So at this point, it's like you know those obstacle games where like people are like in like the gelled floors and stuff, where it's all oily.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh
that.
no.
It's like that at this
Oh,
point.
no.
It's just like people sliding. It's a full on like.
It's a mess.
No.
It is a mess at this point. some people are like thinking like, oh, is this like a game or something?
Oh no.
So some other people like drinking some beer and then just like throwing it on the ground.
Oh no. I will have Reddy help here.
Good luck.
Reddy, first of all, cast prestidigitation to get rid of the mess. And clean off
It's a
our
lot of
friend.
mess, so you could probably just do it on just Talani.
Yeah, just Talani.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast guidance on myself because I don't trust myself. for this.
Jesus.
It's all the
And
spells.
what check do you want me to make to help up?
This is athletics.
All
Yeah.
right,
This is athletics.
let's
These
go.
roll both low.
All right.
Damn it.
13. Roll that d4. Ooh.
Cool.
Okay.
Not
16. You
Damn it.
effortlessly step across the battlefield, as it were, and
Ready
reach
with
out with a very,
Laser vision.
very dedicated hand towards Slani, lifting her up pretty effortlessly. At least you make it look effortlessly.
Talani sees this in slow motion, like wind blowing through Reddy's hair, like a spotlight on her.
That's exactly how I'm sort of imagining it.
And it's
Without
like-
the spotlight, though.
There's like the effect of glitter from the sparkling shower of alcohol behind her.
So, needless to say, Talani is blushing.
Pulls her up and close. Are you
Uh,
alright?
I would like to push away.
She's not holding on.
Okay.
Watch
I
us
push
slip back
away.
over that fucking mess.
I push away and I say, I did that on purpose. And I would like to roll deception.
Sure, with disadvantage.
My guidance
Okay.
is still up, by the way.
Because you planted set twice on the ground.
Oh no, you don't even make it.
Yeah. It
Again,
is.
perfectly in line with Talani.
However, it is quite quickly bypassed by the sound of Bruno coming off across from one of the tables, like, "Hey, it's the boys!" And everyone kind of turns around. It's like, those are the ones that also helped out. Look at them. Those two. The one, Foxy Lady, yeah, she was casting so many spells. It was wild. You would not believe it, lads. It's like, is that him? And, then, and he kind of points over to you and Terra. It's like, that one is a mad lad.
Yeah.
And he was like, a kobold? Wait, a kobold helped out? It's like, yeah, he's a right bruv.
Hell yeah.
Ready waves with like fire in her hands, like a minor half cast of firebolt through her fingers.
Yeah.
Hello.
Howdy, fellas.
And it was like, oh, wait, they participated as well. They beat the dragon. And then you two are also now surrounded by a bunch of fans.
Huzzah!
And everyone's even more taken aback because you two are even more exotic from the last three. It's like a half orc and a genasi are like kind of crazy. Halflings, everyone sees a halfling at some point around here. But seeing a kitsune and a kobold is like kind of out there.
Whoa.
Blowing their little minds right now.
So
So
everyone,
a kitsune and a kobold walk into a tavern.
everyone stares at them.
Somebody pick me up and put me on the table.
I'm pretty sure Rada
we-
does that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Rala
Yeah.
would totally do that.
Rada totally
Yeah.
picks you up, like holds you like a trophy above everyone, and puts you on the table. Yeah. And there's at least 5 drinks in people's hands directed towards you guys. At least.
Oh, I drink milk.
Like several of the people like turn to each other. It's like, oh, I got a cow. Hold on.
Yes, bring the cow.
The whole cow. And then several people do actually run off.
At least it's not goat's milk.
It's like, "Hey, I'll be right back." It's like, I gotta go to the farm. Reddy, do you take any of these drinks?
She might take one, but that's about it.
Wow. Okay. The one person that you take the drink from is absolutely just like, oh my fucking god, shoot my drink.
She nods at him.
And everyone else is like,
whoever they may be.
Wait, you got your drink? What? And everyone else is now just like super jealous of this one guy.
Excellent, the desired effect.
Worst part is the guy was mid-drink as well. You just took his drink.
Actually, that's even funnier. I like that.
What you have to do is you have to say, I will take the most handsome man's drink in the bar, and then have them fight over who's the most handsome.
And then you would take mine, of course.
That's right.
So I like at this point you've also forgotten why you came here.
Oh,
There's just
yeah.
so much attention at the moment that, yeah, well, we've lost track of why we're here.
I was
And-
naked.
What?
Big Red seems to have dropped out.
Mm,
Oh, they may have.
oh, maybe.
Dropped
Still?
out of what?
They just put a comment in the Discord saying, "Oh no,
Ah.
my internet."
Oh no, he's internet.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Also surprised that Dawn's not here. Oh, she gets off at 4:30. Oh, so she'll be in a little bit later after that. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
We'll see
There's a
if
walking.
Red can join in. But yeah, so as Red is having a drink, what do the rest of you do?
I want another drink. I don't say that, but I'm like, yeah, she's like, oh, my cup is empty after that great game
There's
slip and fall. that we
another
just
3
played.
drinks people are like handing over to you, like, hey, here you
Oh.
go.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Get over here, and then she hugs him.
Yeah, Pimos is 100% in on the festivities going on right now.
Yeah, it's
He's,
at this point it's pretty wild.
Yeah.
It's been about like 2 hours at this point, so yeah.
I want to say that he's feeding off of the crowd's energy and feeding the crowd's energy at the same time.
Nice. Like, because you were continuing to do this like dance routine.
Yeah. And people are getting into it, and then of course I'm like, oh man, everyone's dancing, let's keep going, and then people are like,
give
oh
me-
wow, this is
Give
great.
me another like, I guess this would give me another performance check just to see how well you can get like the rest of the crowd like dancing along with you. 15.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Okay, yeah. It's not anything like it's nothing like step up, but you do get like some sort of almost like kind of like a Mexican wave or something that everyone like joins in with you as like the music's like getting pretty like increasing in tempo, and it's like thumping on the tables and on the floor. It's like it was like
There's a bit of a synergy going on within the room.
hey,
People are choreographing. That's the word.
choreography. Yeah. And
Hell
there's like
yeah.
a little bit of chant happening as well, and everyone's like starting to bop. Yeah,
They're popping and locking.
popping and locking. They're doing the groove.
Oh, they're getting jiggy.
Hell yeah, dude. That's exactly what we're doing.
Yeah.
Party's over here, and I'm the center of it.
Party over here. Party over there.
Party in the USA.
So it sounds like you guys just get completely lost in the music at this point, then, in the music and drink.
Yeah, I'm not gonna remember. I'm not gonna remember the heart or the whatever brain
Okay.
blood
Yeah,
thing.
fair enough. So yeah, the evening is pretty wild to say the least. I would.
I've got a song for this.
Okay.
Oops.
Can I see the
There we go.
Hollywood sign?
Some good old Daft Punk. Excellent.
This is all so crazy. Everybody looking so crazy.
Looks like I've got 2 good songs for this.
All right. I would say then, if that's the case, the evening will conclude at some point, and rooms will be freely available to you within the tavern, if you even go to sleep.
Yeah. I think it'd be late, but not stupid o'clock. So maybe like 1, maybe 2 in the morning. A lot of people have left by this point, going to their own homes.
Yeah.
Things start dying down. That's probably when Pimlo's gonna call it for a night as well.
All right. Yeah.
I like to think that on Terra.
How drunk is he?
Ooh.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
An adequate amount of drunk. It's exactly where you want to be at about 1 to 2 a.m.
He needs help up those stairs.
I like to think that Ontario's was actually the first to go down, and he's just passed out at a table somewhere,
With a glass of
just
milk.
milked out.
Milked out,
Yes.
like full on milk mustache around.
Oh wow!
No, I wanted to be
Really
drunk.
good.
I have to be the sober friend that helps everybody back up. God damn
It's
it.
not like you're sober, but you are so like embarrassed from your recent thing. You're just like, it's a sad drunk. You're like it's not like you're doing anything crazy or anything. You're just like at the table. It's like fuck.
Yeah,
Yes.
my I made my stream title "My Ego is Well Endowed," but now I'm just like,
Oh, you're gonna need to change that.
I have to change it. I guess I would just definitely help hunters go to a room. Help him loss up the stairs.
All right.
Betty's been mildly enjoying herself, but also like not partaking in the drinking.
How are you helping Pimlos up the stairs? You're like holding his shoulders or something like that. Are you walking in like behind him, holding his shoulders, keeping him upright? Are you beside him? Like holding
I'm just
onto his,
making sure he
one of his
doesn't fall
shoulders?
down the stairs and like nudging him forward.
Freddie, you say this that you're trying to not hold, you're holding back, but give me a charisma save. Just just to see if you
Ooh.
can keep yourself back.
I'm guidancing myself.
That doesn't work.
Oh, I don't need to.
Although, yeah, 18. Yeah, you are steadfast in your decision.
Wait,
As-
you can't use. You
No,
can't
it's
use
for the
guidance on
checks.
saves?
Not yeah.
Oh.
But yeah,
No.
you are very much just like, you just like wave and you're like just nursing a single drink, and people are coming across. It's like, hey, do you want to get a drink? We can take some shots. We've got this really good whiskey we can have together. And he's just like, no.
No, thank you. She's very polite about it.
Would she accept a drink from Talani?
Perhaps.
Not that she would. Anyway.
Mew has now noted this for later.
No.
Sure. The evening passes with different levels of, inebriation. As some of you go upstairs, some of you stay downstairs to just enjoy the mellowing out of the crowd, which has begun to disperse, as said. Going home, some people just like collapsing on tables. Some people finding some company for the evening. And Bruno heading home, returning to his family. Alive.
Huzzah.
Alive and a legend.
He will now be known as a legend in this village. It's very true. But yeah, so as the night passes, you guys get to take a long rest as you are safe in relatively comfy beds. Rural, comfy. So you can roll, hit dice and stuff. Actually, no, you don't even need to roll hit dice. Gain your hit points back and gain your hit dice. I was thinking my other rule, which is a little bit more hardcore, but I'm not going to give you that because that would be too painful. But yeah, you're back to full health. And Antares.
Yes.
As you did you fall asleep downstairs or upstairs?
Ooh, downstairs.
Okay, downstairs. So as you're in your comatose state of calcium infused milk, and the warm fuzzy feeling is contrasted by the hard stone floor. Your mind
He's been thrown out.
your mind kind of disconnects from the body as you begin to drift off, and you initially think back and dream of your past life in the tower, surrounded by books, scrolls, and various artifacts of past civilizations, maps and diagrams of the stars. The faint words and voice and lessons taught by Zephyric. Then you see the night sky, beautiful and wide, with the array of stars, the glittering lights that sprinkled across, marking out various constellations that are far away from the planet of Terra. And then you see it from a different perspective. It's off. It's not how you would normally see it from the continent. It's clearly the same starscape. It's closer than it usually would be. And you can look down and you can see the surface of a planet. You can see the round shape, see the water, you can see some of the land, the faint outline, the sun illuminating it distance. And you're not floating, you seem to be standing on something. Walkway, a path, but it's translucent, almost like the night sky itself. It exists, but is untouchable. And ahead you see, mixed in with the stars, two mountains. Obscured partially by nebulas and gases of the space that you are familiar with. And atop each of the two mountains, you can just about see, resting at the top, are two bright stars, one on top of each. One a bright, almost cyan white, brilliant light. The other one being almost almost a pearlescent, chromatic mixture. Red, blue, green, all kind of infused together as a single light atop the second. And you feel a sensation that both of these are calling to you. But this pathway only leads to one.
I've never seen these celestial structures, we'll call them, before, have I?
No, but the stars that crest the top are... There's something familiar about them. Give me an Arcana check. Actually, no, not Arcana. A religion check.
All right.
15. As you pause for a moment, resisting this pull sensation you can feel, you look up and you can tell these are not just stars, but almost representations of what could be known as the dragon gods.
All right. All right.
And you can pretty clearly tell that one of Bahamut and the second of Tiamat.
And you said this path leads to one.
Yeah.
Can I tell which one it leads to?
The path is invisible, or at least you cannot see it. You are standing on it, but it is unknown to you where it leads, or maybe it doesn't exist yet. There is a path, and there is a calling.
Well, I mean, Ontaries is gonna go for it, right?
Yeah. That's what he desires. As you can definitely, as you're standing, or you're not moving, you don't know if you even have a body at this point, but you are resisting the pull at this point.
Looking at these stars and kind of recognizing them, am I filled with a nice feeling or a kind of unsettling feeling?
I think you can tell me that, Ontaris.
Both?
Yeah, you can definitely feel both at this moment, as this is both strange and maybe even rewarding, as it's almost a natural sensation for a kobold to feel grateful for this, but you have little knowledge of what this means. Yeah.
A little foreboding, maybe.
Yeah, it's even with the stars that surround them, they are pinnacles before you. And they don't just seem to be mountains, they are almost mountains in themselves amongst the stars.
Do I feel are both of these bodies are they both calling to me, or is there one that's more particularly
Both
drawing me towards
seem
them?
to be calling to you.
What was that?
Both seem to be calling to you.
All right. Well, Antares isn't one to resist, right?
That's up to you.
See, that's tough. I don't know. Yeah, I guess he'll move. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I have like any sort of corporeal body within this dream, but I imagine he'll let himself be drawn closer to these celestial bodies.
Okay, yeah. As you let the sensation bring you forwards, you feel something underneath you begin to bring you forwards. And you can see at the base of these mountains, small lights begin to illuminate, almost like stars, but far smaller. Almost like the formation of stars, formation of maybe a constellation.
All right.
And as you begin to take this in, your dream ends.
And I'm on the cold floor.
And you're on the cold floor as the rest of you have a nice, comfortable sleep. Having some of you alcohol-induced dreams, while others of you are a little bit more sober. But all of you are fully rested as morning comes and the sound of cockerels outside and sheep, carts awake you from your sleep.
5 more minutes. Else is not happy.
And a welcome dawn as Rala
Nice.
rolls a 12. Which
Which
is
hungover.
yeah, that's like the worst you've rolled
Mild
for
headache. Yeah.
Constitution.
Oh goodness. Do we have to roll to see if we're hungover? I just wanted to.
I think this was just for Rala because she hadn't done one
Yeah.
before.
Okay.
Talani had already done one. Yeah, you rolled the 19, so you're fine.
Sag.
I
I'm
know.
so
You're
glad you
unfortunately
weren't there
fine.
for that. I'm so
Yeah, Rala did miss a little something special, Dawn.
Oh.
Oh, it was a
It
little.
was all fun and games, don't worry.
It's alright,
Ready
I'm
to take your
sure.
shirt off.
Yeah, that also happened. I'm sure Reddy, or maybe even Pimlos, can very happily share what happened. As you guys greet each other in the tavern.
Sorry, are we, just for clarification, are we still in the town after we killed the dragon? I forgot.
Yes, Meadowside. Yes.
Perfect.
It is a new day. Meadowside.
Pimos is probably going to come back down a little bit later, actually.
Oh.
Had a big night, lots of dancing, lots of alcohol. He just wants to rest a little bit longer.
How dare you stop me from regrouping the party?
Rala will take a hair of the dog.
Okay.
And just take a small beer. Or
Mm.
or just a tiny baby Antares glass.
I thought you were about to say you take a shot, but okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought,
same.
you know what? I thought I was thinking about it, but no.
Okay.
Just to get rid of the headache.
Don't get a headache if you keep drinking.
Talani wakes up a bit early, ready to get her
Wow.
dub after a horrible night.
Yeah.
She's ready, eh?
Oh.
God damn it. Actually, you know what? She comes down the stairs and like kind of leans down and looks to see if Reddy's there first.
Reddy's right behind you.
Oh!
Roll a stealth check already.
Sure thing. With guidance. I cast guidance on myself.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
All right.
Let's go! Even with disadvantage!
Wow.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I'd like to imagine if Reddy failed the cell check, that it was more just her just like
Let's
what's it
go.
called? Womping.
Yeah.
Glomping Talani instead.
I'm gonna get glomped.
I was thinking if the stealth check failed.
Wow. Just to make sure, obviously, Talani, your passive perception, your character sheet, should be somewhere down the middle on the left. It's passive perception.
Passive parentheses perception is 9.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it really is rather easy to sneak up behind her.
Damn
What you
it.
looking for?
Oh, hi, Reddy.
Hi.
I was just looking for the innkeeper person. There was some problems with my room that I don't want to talk about.
Oh, that's very unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to my room now.
Oh, so soon? You came all the way down the stairs just for that? Jeez.
Yeah, I figure I'll be able to deal with it. It's fine.
Well, all right. I do believe I can get in a couple of these illustrations that Antares wants, perhaps. Oh, wait, that reminds me. I need the heart of that dragon, and I do believe our friend has it.
Oh, Rala. Would Rala have brought it up to her room, or would she have just left it on the table, under the table?
Um, hmm. I rolled a 12, so I don't think I got like blackout drunk. I think I just like drank enough to get a hangover. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I think Rala probably would have brought it back up to her room. I think if she blacked out, she would have left it.
Yeah, I would agree
So
with that.
it's definitely in Rala's room.
Oh, okay. Well, you should go and get her, or I can if you'd like.
I'll go with you. Even better.
Okay. Sounds good.
Mwah.
After you.
Yep, we go. We're going.
God damn it.
I can't really narrate other than that.
All right, so you two are like walking like side by side, like not letting the
No.
other one go in front of the other.
God damn it.
Like, Tonali, I don't want you behind me. Everybody's like, I want you in front of me.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't mind if she admires my tail.
Oh.
Mm.
Talani's rubbing her arm and looking at the ceiling and around everywhere else. And we make it to the door.
Yeah, Rala. How conscious are you when you arrive at your door?
I think I'm like
Knock knock.
sitting on the side of my bed, head in my hands, probably naked from the
regret.
waist up, and then like I have my flask in my hand that I'm like using as the hair of the dog.
Oh no.
Just like
Oh.
Knock, knock.
I'm yeah, give me 1 second. And then I just kind of like throw my blankets around my shoulders.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Open the door, yeah. Definitely don't get dressed because I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah. So it's like,
And then
that looks kind of weird. It's like you're almost like in a dress almost.
yeah.
It's like a shoulderless dress from Rala. That's like, what the? Who are you?
And she doesn't say anything. She just slams the door, like throws it open as hard as she can, and is just kind of like disheveled and just kind of staring at the two of you.
Reddy smiles at you. Good morning.
Talani's blushing and says
Rala doesn't-
nothing.
And Rala doesn't say anything. She's just like, yes, what?
Sorry to bother you. I was wondering if you had the heart from yesterday.
And I sort of like, Rala sort of turns around and like looks around the room because she doesn't remember where she put it, and she sees it, the top of the like, however, like I think it was the rope that we tied it up with, the top of like the rope just sort of peeking over the bed. She doesn't even say it. She doesn't even go get it. She just kind of points at it. She's like, "Go ahead."
Thank you. Ready retrieves it and puts it in the sack, I guess.
The saggy sack into the
Wait,
sack.
Yes.
is the
I have the heart and the brain, by the way.
Oh, we gave her the brain.
Oh, you did again.
is the heart the really big thing?
Apparently.
Do you need help?
Would you like to offer help?
No, does Reddy need help? Like statistically, like
I think we
Maybe.
said. I think
heart
we
is
said that
smaller.
she did.
Yeah, it's pretty big. Yeah, so some people who don't have high strength are going to need it. The brain is the biggest, though. The brain was pretty massive. Actually, no,
brain?
sorry. No, the brain was small, the heart was big. Thank you.
Yep.
okay. Well, Talani's gonna cast levitate on the heart.
Yay, a balloon.
Nice.
So
Oh, how convenient. Thank you.
you're welcome. Time to go to my room. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
The
This is
slamming of the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, the slamming of the door that Rala does sort of gets Pimos up and like, ugh, fine. He can't escape the loud noises, so he just thinks he's gonna deal with it for today.
Yeah,
He's
you like
gonna get
pulled
up.
over the quilt covers at this point, and then like the knocking on the side of the wall from Rala slamming the door open. Like, fine.
Fine. I'm up.
Do these
Like, rubs
rooms?
his eyes.
Do these rooms have not necessarily a sink, but at least like a bowl of water or something?
They would have
Something
like a
close to the sink?
basin, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rala just sort of like continuously splashes on water on her face, hoping it'll help wake her up, and it just doesn't. She just keeps doing it. And
Yeah, Pimos overturns a bucket to stand on it to reach the basin. To do
Nice.
something similar.
yeah. Then once she comes to terms with her misery, she starts at the door to leave and realizes she's not wearing anything, and then puts on clothes or what little she wears, and then actually like goes down to the tavern to meet everyone else.
Yeah. Fortunately, it's pretty warm right now, but you're definitely thinking now that you're inland, maybe an extra layer.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, especially as it's autumn at this
What
point.
time of year? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, levitate only lasts 10 minutes.
Go.
There's thorns.
Yeah. Okay. So, you come
Where are
down
you guys
with the
bringing
heart.
the heart to?
The Mage Tower.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Also, up to you go, Amby.
no. Continue.
I was just going to ask you to describe how the heart looks right now after about a night of staying in a in
Was
a
it getting all
bloody
gross?
bag.
Yeah. So one, it smells pretty bad.
Smells like
Primarily
Rala. I'm just kidding.
So the smell is interesting, as it primarily was obviously blood, so it had quite an iron smell. Now it's mixed with alcohol,
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
so it smells a little bit more like it's a very unique smell. It's very, irony mixture of like hops and maybe some like a sap. It's like a maple syrup smell mixed in with it.
Can prestidigitation like separate that?
For maybe a minute.
Or like make it the alcohol go away or whatever?
You would have to like remove it physically.
Oh dear.
But you can remove the smell for a minute as you transport it and continually do that if you wish.
Sure.
Just like hose it down.
I'll knock on the tower door because Reddy doesn't really want to spend too much time doing this, but she does want to just get it done
Okay.
as quickly as possible.
Yeah. So early morning. Is it just Reddy and Rala?
I don't know. Is anyone else down there?
Unless Antares?
In
I'm
the
hiding.
tavern?
to
Yeah.
the
Do I?
Just-
Do I?
Yeah.
Do I see them like getting ready to go as I like scrape myself off the floor?
Oh yeah, you definitely hear it.
Milk-induced coma.
Yeah.
As you like peel your face off the floor, yeah, you definitely see them coming down the stairs.
Are we going to see Lady?
Yes, I'm heading there right now.
Uh. Okay, give me a second. He's gonna wipe the milk off his face.
Look at this
Oh,
lovely
it's like-
balloon.
It's all crusty at this point as well, so it's just like
It's terrible. No one
Like-
likes the like the next morning crusty.
yeah, and it's like
Milk
some of
crust.
it's like in between some scales as well.
Ugh, awful.
Yeah, and we won't even talk about the teeth.
Um, good barkeep. Is the barkeep down there?
He, one of them would be there. It wouldn't be the same barkeep, but it would be like his wife.
Oh, my good lady.
Yes.
I need just a glass of water, if you would.
Well, so yes, we can have some. And she has like a big old, like a jug. It's like pulls out some very pretty much ice cold water. Like you can see almost like the frosting on the cup as she pours it out. Pass it across.
Oh, my thank you. He's going to throw it back into his mouth and then swish it around in his mouth, really comically. And then he's going to like go to spit it out in front of this in front of her.
Her eyes just like go wide.
And then he thinks again and he swallows it.
And then she just nods like, well done. I don't want more
Thank
things
you,
to
my
clean
good
up.
lady. That will be all.
Yes. Well, thank you for saving the town, but also thank you for not making the floor even worse.
We sure do know how to party, huh? Eh? Okay, goodbye. And he's ready to go.
All right.
Fabulous.
Yeah, Pickle sort of he comes down and he sits at a table and he watches that interaction with Antares and the barkeeper, whatever.
Yeah.
He's just sort of like sitting there with his head in his hand, just sort of like thinking about food. He doesn't actually go up to get any or anything like that. He doesn't make any effort to get any food. Just kind of sits there and watches that interaction and then forgets that he's hungry. And yeah. Doesn't really move too far though. Just sitting there watching the world at this point. Oh.
Rala has gone ahead and ordered the biggest, fattest plate of morning meats that the tavern has to offer.
Yeah, it
Love a good
has.
morning meat.
What immediately
Good
hits you is the fresh bread.
Okay.
It is like fresh bread. Like they have ground the wheat of that day. And also a mixture of eggs as well. Yeah. And you ask for a good old plate, breakfast, and you are quite heartily served. Maybe some extra slices, due to your heroics. But yes, meats of both poultry, chicken, as well as eggy bread,
Ooh.
specialty of the tavern.
Incredible.
Sounds good right now.
Eggy
I want that
bread.
now.
Eggy bread.
Well, if you add some cinnamon to that and some syrup, you could have French toast.
Maybe they'll think about
But the
that.
meat.
Pimos is not going to do that.
The barkeep notes this. Oh, we could do that, yes. Use some of the maple syrup.
That's what the barkeep. He's not wondering what French is. It's this invention of the word French.
She ignored that part.
Elven bread, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn elves.
Lembas spread.
Making all these
The
things.
elven continent of France.
It's the only thing I can think of.
The ancient city of France. No, it's actually France. France.
French bread.
But the rest of you can get a plate if you desire so before you leave.
Sure.
Ontario's doesn't have the
Sure.
stomach for breakfast right now.
Yeah. Pimos wants it, but again, he just doesn't make the steps to get it.
All right. So with
Eyeing it from a distance.
at least some of you with food in your stomach, you head towards the tower.
Yes.
Sir.
All right.
If
And
people start getting up to go towards that way, Pimos is going to join the party as well. How many of you are going over to the tower?
I think Rollo will, because I don't think she did the day before. She's curious. Also, like, wants to walk off the hangover.
Yeah. Maybe some fresh air will help.
Kalani is not quite yet.
Yes.
she takes longer
But I was
than Kaylee.
Rollo wanted to hold your hand. I'm just kidding.
Really?
Hmm.
Damn.
Baited.
Got him.
At the hands. Toying with my heart like this. No, Talani's getting ready because she's determined to get that dub. So she's doing her hair.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
isn't the Tower Mage like vaguely gay?
I wish.
Ask her next time you see her.
She's vaguely
Yay.
making assumptions that she's vaguely anything. Wow.
She's vaguely magical.
She's vaguely interested in
You're
literally
vaguely magical.
nothing.
She loves science. That's all I can
She
tell.
loves
I respect
Oh yeah,
her.
so she'd love to investigate Talani's body.
No,
I think she wanted to
no.
investigate Antari's body, if I remember correctly.
A Genasi would
No.
interest her.
No,
No.
not happening.
You don't-
Reddy will probably recount yesterday's events at the tower to Rala then.
Mm. Okay.
Do you think she's gonna make us get naked again?
I don't know.
You guys got naked?
I always
What?
get naked.
Do you ever wear proper clothes, or is it's just the cloak, right?
What?
Question of the ages. Is there a loincloth?
What?
Wouldn't
Is
you
there a
like to know?
loincloth? Oh my.
Roll a d20 and find out.
Yeah. Don't mind if I do.
Did he remember today?
He never does.
Hey, did you steal the clothes off those other ones that we killed?
I did. He used to have a sticky note back at the tower that used to tell him to make sure to wear his loincloth, but he doesn't have that anymore.
I think
Poor
after the
Shane.
second, after the second time you rode Rolla's shoulder, she put one there. It's like, hello, little lizard man, please. Need to do me a favor.
Hey, listen, the rides are for free, but you gotta dress accordingly.
Yeah, she put on a little sign that said no shoots, no shoes, no shirt, no shoes, no service.
Perfect. He does not wear
I'll
shoes.
give him the message. Oh shit.
Oh, did she wear? Is she wearing her saddle?
I think she always is since we got it.
Oh hell yeah!
Or at least, like, for the most part.
Ontario's is getting uppies.
All right. All right then. So yeah, as you get to the tower, the doors are open.
We will enter.
All right. Yeah, and as you enter, you see the table that was there last time, but there is no map. Instead, the table is now being set up into some sort of reception table. Maybe it always was. As sitting behind it is the quiet mage boy, lad. He's probably like barely an adult, maybe still just a late teen. And he kind of just like looks up, clearly also just woken up. You guys the ones that fought the dragon, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Yep, that was us.
Cool. Yeah, the mayor's upstairs. I guess, did you have a meeting already prepared? Or...
She points at the heart. We're here to deliver this.
And it's like, the mouth like partially opens, like, oh. Okay, yeah, I guess you want to see that. Kind of gnarly.
Indeed.
Alright, yeah. She might still be in her office, but I guess you can like drop it off in the lab. And he kind of like blinks a couple times. It's like, yeah, let me. And he kind of like straightens up a little bit more. Let me write a note to let her know. And he kind of like wipes some sand from the eyes. And then pulls out from a quill. And writes on a rather thin, long piece of parchment something quickly, and then crushes it into his hands. And it vanishes as he opens his palms.
Alrighty.
Alright, that should do for now. Yeah, appreciated the work. I did see you guys from top of the tower. Impressive. Yeah.
Did you see how many times that went down?
I saw you. Yeah, you definitely saw at least one. You okay though, right?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Oh yeah, sure. How are
Okay.
you? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
A little exhausted. That barrier takes a lot out of you. Yeah. Hey, I didn't get breathed on by a dragon, so I count myself lucky. Yeah.
What?
Neither did I. This is Rolla.
What? Almost starts rubbing his eyes like,
Yeah.
what was that barrier even for?
Oh, the Lady Marjorie not tell. Explain it.
I don't remember.
It's a protection barrier. She came up with it herself. It's to stop intruders from leaving or exiting, and also gives us locations of any hostiles within the field. It's very good for complex places like the town.
Boss is gonna like sort of straighten up and give her a funny look, like, why would you want to keep a dragon from leaving?
To kill the dragon.
Oh,
Go
my
like,
lord. Bimos is like befuddled at this point, like, what? These people must be like some crazy next level shit or something if they want to keep a dragon to kill it.
well,
I mean, it worked out, but
initially it was going to be, well, she was going to make me do it. So I'm glad you guys did it instead.
Can
Thanks.
you kill a dragon?
I don't know.
What was
well,
your
on
name
the bright
again?
side,
Wait, what was the question?
What was your name again?
I am assistant to the Mayor Marjorie herself and her receptionist, Devon.
well, assistant to the Mayor Marjorie herself and Devon. On the bright side, now you know we can kill a dragon.
Yes, I did see that. I also saw the knight. Swanhild was assisting, or at least helping with the saying, but and he kind of like has been constantly like looking up towards Rala. It's like,
And then Terra is on Ralla's shoulder.
you dealt the final blow. That was quite something. Yes.
And she's too hungover to even be proud about it currently, so she just kind of raises her water sack to him.
Is Talani here right now with the group?
I think she's still in her room doing her.
Right. I'm also gonna tug on Reddy's clothes. What are we doing here again?
This giant heart floating right behind me. We're here to deliver it.
Pimla's like turned his head just a little bit more like, oh yeah.
At this point, it's now on the ground.
And Ralla,
Oh no.
Ralla completely misunderstanding why we're here. I thought we were here to find the blue one a mate. What?
Oh.
God damn it. God fucking damn it. Fuck, you know, no. I'm not even there to embarrass myself.
It's the next level play. It's called remote embarrassment. It's a high level spell.
We need to get ourselves some what are those the stones, whatever they're called, the communication stones.
Oh, the
yeah,
Infinity Stones.
We don't need any of those.
Oh, Sending Stones.
Sending stones, yeah.
We don't need
Yeah,
them.
so apparently Ralla knew what we were here for and just decided to make the joke anyways.
Damn
Rala,
it.
Would you mind
Check.
getting that heart for me, or Pimloss, or somebody?
First comes to the heart, then looks like
The
a
Sorry.
smallest person here. That's fine.
At the moment, okay, he's not the smallest when on terraces on the ground.
You're a strong little man, aren't you?
No!
Do you think Primrose and Antarius could carry it if they work together?
Are you
yeah.
gonna make us?
Wait, what is your combined strength?
Oh my god.
Well, mine's 9.
Oh my god.
Oh no, same.
Then that's impossible then.
Yep. Mine's
Yeah,
fine.
Brimlos knows this, and he's not even going to attempt it. He just looks at you like, no!
My strength is 17, so I guess I have to carry it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Rala can carry probably
I'm
most
just
of you
forced
combined.
to.
Strong life energy.
Girl boss energy.
A few questions actually before we continue. Specifically for Reddy. Where so you've got your familiar. Where does it stay perched on your shoulder?
Or do
she
you
can-
send it to the dimension?
Yeah, she can dismiss it and bring it back at will.
Oh, I see. So you just keep it dismissed until you need it.
Yeah.
Also, does it have a name?
It does.
Which she's totally thought up.
Ruby.
Ruby.
And is that spelled with a W or a U?
Oh my gosh.
Not that.
That's not even a real word.
Damn it.
That's Ruby.
Ruby. Like ooh, but Ruby. So Ruby. Ruby. Yes, Ruby.
All right, that's all. I was just curious.
Also, is how visible is the slight change to Reddy?
Not at all. She
Oh.
keeps her tails together until she needs them,
Okay.
or until aggressiveness.
Until she gets scared and they fluff up like a cat.
Yeah.
Not quite, but yeah.
All right. So yeah, you guys take the heart upstairs as Rala. You carry it up, and it's got some weight to it, as it has not been drained. So it's got some coagulated blood still inside. Yeah, you reach once again the laboratory of Marjorie, And at this point, it is empty. Marjorie is not in here.
Well,
Do you?
hello?
Okay. On the brief calling, you hear the creaking of wood above you, and then footsteps on the metal stairs. The figure of Marjorie comes down, and she's a little dressed down, as it were.
Lovely.
Her hair is not up; it is partially in just like a ponytail over one of the shoulders. And she is in still a robe of sorts, but it's slightly not as intricate. There's no additional robe over the top. There's no scarf or necklace put over her neck. It's partially open from one of the buttons. But she is awake. She comes down. It says you. Good morning, and I can already sense from that bag that is a present for me.
Yes. It is the heart.
The heart, yes. Well, put it on one of the tables. I will certainly look at it. I've already studied the heart last night. I was quite surprised. Certainly underdeveloped for a dragon. At least from the dragons that I've extensively studied. It is more akin to a kobold. I thought it was very interesting.
That goes with sort of my idea. I was thinking perhaps they took something, maybe a kobold egg or something, and then tried to make it into a dragon. I'm not sure still. But that goes with what sort of an idea I had.
It is certainly something more complex than it just being a normal dragon. The heart and the magic core will be the more definitive answers that I'm looking for. But that I'll have to do today. I do have some paperwork and I do have a meeting to deal with some of the farmers, but it is on my list of priorities.
Well, I would love to potentially help you in the autopsy, and also would love to figure out what this mystery is.
And certainly be an assistant. Devon isn't very well acquainted or interested in autopsies, unfortunately. He's unfortunately focused far too heavily on his arcane studies.
Well, luckily for both you and I have some experience in this dragon biology and such.
Really? Well, good. I'll give you a pair of gloves. You can help me. The rest of you, I do wonder what you are planning to do next. There was mention of kobolds being put in my barrack cells.
Oh yeah.
I think we bagged one of them or something, and they're gonna tell us where their cave is.
Great. What are you going to do with the rest of them, though? I don't want them smelling up my barracks.
I don't look at Antares.
Rala
here?
half jokingly says, "Eat them."
Is Antares here?
Half joke.
Sorry, I was muted. I meant to say no, no, not eat them. Let me ask you something. Come here. I take her face into my hands because I'm sitting on her shoulders.
Oh, okay, me. Okay.
Do I look tasty to you?
Sometimes I wonder.
No, stop it. Stop that. Hey. perhaps we can reform them.
Like a. Oh, never mind.
And who is going to teach them?
Um. Oh.
Why not you?
I will. I will teach them.
You're
Who
going
better
to,
but their own kind?
you'll take a dozen kobolds and teach them. This is not the
I'm
most
sure
outlandish thing to hear.
I'm sure my my master would approve.
And where will you take them?
Hmm. Good question. Out of the city?
That would be appreciated.
Maybe I can find a nice little I don't know, so, like a hole, and keep them in there.
A hole.
A whole house. Maybe I can find a whole house. Uh, uh, perhaps. Do you, as mayor, know of any abandoned buildings outside of the city walls?
She like ponders it for a moment. I am aware of several properties that are abandoned, yes.
Perhaps one of them could become a home for reformed kobolds. You know, they could be great farmhands later on, for pay, of course.
Are we getting kobold rights over here?
Yeah, she like tilts her head at this, and it's like, you are certainly bringing up some rather interesting ideas, to say the least. I'd be very curious if you can follow through with these.
I'd be willing to try. I mean, if I can be accepted by society, then why not they?
Yes, I did mention that, well, at the college you would have been accepted, mainly due to your talents. The general public, on the other hand, is still going to be rather unreceptive. However, you are confident you can bring about some sort of change, group of kobolds, to make them rather acquainted and integrated to society. I will do my best to make sure that Meadowside is able to accompany them. However, you are unsuccessful. Well, it'd be down to what they do.
Then I will be successful.
I hope so too. But before then, I think we have to deal with the problem of why they came here.
Yes. I believe that's our next goal. I think we're gonna go and get let out, and hopefully we'll find some clues out in the woods or in their little den.
Maybe they ran out of alcohol.
Well,
I
I
hate when
think
that
they
happens.
were running out of food.
I also hate when that happens.
But why
Almost
would
as
they
bad
have a
as running out of
dragon with them?
Huh?
Why would they have a dragon with them?
I think some people helped them.
Well, I guess we're about to find that out, aren't we?
Uh-huh.
I have to go take a look into that.
Yeah. So you guys have fun?
Well, what are you gonna do, Devin?
What? Who's Devon?
Who's Devin?
Devon's downstairs.
What's the name? Oh,
Marjorie.
wait, who the fuck are we talking?
Rolla will say, "Who's Devin?"
He must roll his eyes and like looks back at Marjorie. Like, sorry, Marjorie. Sorry.
Devon's downstairs.
Nailed it. What are you gonna do, Terry?
What are you going to do?
We're gonna go investigate.
We are.
I think. Looks back over at Antares, right?
How did we end up letting Antares call the shots? By the way, how did we...
That's a dangerous path to go down.
That's a terrible, terrible idea.
How did we end up? How did we end up here?
I mean, did you see him last?
Our fearless leader.
Did you see him during the interrogation? I mean, he wouldn't want to be led by that guy.
Oh my
True,
god! Yeah, we're all scared of him now.
You know what? Yeah. The last few interactions have been with kobolds, and he's just sort of taken the lead because he's had to, and now he's just taken the lead.
There we go. There we go. We birthed the leader.
Give him the. Oh god.
Send help.
The kobold lord.
And his minions.
Yeah, first it was ready giving birth to an owl. Now it's all of
Sorry,
you giving
what?
birth. Oh yeah, that was the thing.
Oh, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the thing as well.
All right.
Summon the familiar, darn it.
Oh, okay.
Just like Dawn said, Antar is the kobold king and his trusty minions, the party.
How do we want to break this down? I think first we're going to take a break because I need to
Oh
have
yeah, it is that time, isn't it?
a refill. We're a little late on the break, but that's fine. And I think we'll come back to probably the operation.
Operation.
And you guys planning way to investigate to maybe finally leave the village on search for more kobolds to kill. I mean, to convert.
To sit on.
To liberate.
Liberate.
Yes.
Yes. From their souls.
I'm drawing
liberation.
Roll, stop.
Start sitting on him.
No.
Alright. So, take 5. Right there.
I'll be right back.
6.
Yeah.
Also, thank you, Zuzu, for joining my membership, which has no badges yet. Which is another thing I plan to do this week.
I will never again take a double shift if I have work the next day. I'm so tired.
I can't believe you did that.
Why
believe
did
you
you
did
do
that.
it?
Because I'm
This is a real
poor.
question. Don't do that.
With the money.
But
Just
money's.
ask me for money, baby girl. I got you.
Oh well.
I'm broke. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that with confidence at least once.
Are you still role playing as Solani?
I always am. I always am.
It's my secret, Captain Rogers. I'm always a useless lesbian.
Shit. I've been figured out. I'm drawing Talani's hair.
I have a couple drinks. I have to work tomorrow, but if I drink right now, it'll be okay.
Well, you're gonna jump.
I ate before, they gave me my break. I only got a 10-minute break today, but you get free food while you're working. They gave me my break 40 minutes before I was off work, so I just ate. I ate a fat bowl of curry,
Udon?
of
Oh.
curry and then katsu and rice. They do have curry udon, but I got it on rice just because I
Do you
thought.
prefer curry over like don or
On it, so
ramen?
their curry is definitely meant for udon. It's more of a soup almost, whereas like most curry is like it's like thicker.
Mm-hmm.
But generally speaking, I would prefer curry with rice.
Okay. Like going to a new Japanese or restaurant, you just go for the curry usually?
At Japanese places, no, honestly,
No?
I usually only get curry at Japanese restaurants that are usually like that's their thing, or like that's like, or I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like I wouldn't go to a sushi restaurant and get curry probably. Is what I mean. You know what I mean? We're like, even for
Okay.
this place, I like, I more so got it here just because like I wanted to try it and I hadn't had it yet.
Oh, okay.
But their udon's really, really good. Because the issue is like I have eaten at this restaurant before, like so I've tried most of the things they have. But
Mm.
this week my manager was like, yeah, get whatever the fuck you want so you can try our menu so like you can tell customers like like if they have questions. And I was like, well, I've had most of this, so this week I've been trying to have stuff that I either haven't had or variations on stuff I have had in the way that my coworkers eat them for their free meals.
Okay.
Because like I don't know if you've ever worked at like a food place, but a lot of times at food places, because usually they give their employees free food, the employees will like mix and match stuff and like spice things up because then you get tired of eating the same thing every day.
Yeah. I get it. I get it. Okay. Can't wait to come back. I miss you.
Actually,
You.
I did stop at Daiso real fast to grab some sodas. That was when I messaged you.
Oh, okay.
And then there's a new girl that works there, and I was like, wow, that reminds me of Mew. I miss Mew.
Oh,
There's a new girl.
stop.
Cute. Adorable. Alright. Where's everyone else?
Asleep. Gotta wake him up.
Where
I
those?
bought grape soda and grape haichu, and she was like, I guess you like. So I guess I could take it you like grape things. And then we talked about mermaids, and I was like, I don't know why, but it just felt like a very Mew interaction. And I was like,
And he talked about mermaids.
yeah. She was like, do you believe in mermaids? I have a bet going with my coworker. But just like the way she brought it up and the way we
What?
talked about it, I was like, it was a very like Mew conversation.
Aw.
Just randomly talk. What?
Mermaids.
It was a slow day. I don't know. You gotta.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Why not?
What? All right.
Why
Fuck it.
not? Mermaids.
I've finished drawing Talani's hair, so therefore she has finished doing it.
Nice. I like that. Having a real time, clock, I guess. Time yourself for it. I look forward to this new hairstyle.
In the shape of a coochie.
Wow.
Damn, what?
Wait.
Wait,
Hello?
wait a second. Hold on. I didn't say that.
Do you want me to clip that?
No deception.
Roll deception. What she meant to say is a couch. Yeah, like a couch.
Yeah.
Hair shaped like a
Like
couch.
a couch, yeah.
A couchy,
Like
yeah.
a lazy boy couch.
It's like slopes down, like a couch.
They sure do slip down.
Damn it.
Yeah, I like to sit on that.
Oh.
Weird times. Why can't I ever enter a room normally?
There is no normal rooms here.
Fair enough.
Only
Alright then.
dungeon rooms.
In that case, do we have Aeria back?
He's probably still walking his dog.
Yeah.
He did say he was doing that. Very well.
Dang,
We shall wait.
Imagine walking the dog. I guess I can
Okay, so
shade this a little bit.
I still have no idea.
Imagine dragons.
I still have no idea what happens while I was gone.
Oh, you mean earlier in the session?
Earlier this session, yeah.
right.
We partied.
Was
Let
that
me-
was that just okay?
Let me give you a lowdown on it. So
Ready
basically,
took off her shirt.
Mayor
Huh?
lady said, "Get naked." Then she's
Oh,
like,
we actually did. Okay.
Then she was like, "I'm gonna X-ray you," and then she ran an X-ray over us, and then, she pulled out a box, which I assume has some sort of creature in it, and saw how well we reacted to it. And Tari's didn't make the check, but I got a nat 20.
So you were just like, okay, or
Yes, apparently it felt homely to me, which either means it's infernal or it is like something over on the other continent.
I wonder.
and then I showed up, and then the dream sequence, right?
And then we
And
went
then-
back to the bar, and then there was a party.
And still naked.
Oh, yeah. Oh no, we got dressed. And then oh yeah, I summoned my owl. That was a thing.
Yeah.
We went back. Talani fell on her butt, couldn't get back up with the help of like 2 or 3 people, and then oh yes, Reddy strolls in like a goddess and is like, "Can I help you?" And then pulls her up.
And then fuck Talani.
yeah, basically.
Hello?
If only. I mean, no. That didn't even happen. I got up on my own.
Uh-huh.
Involuntarily.
It was so funny.
And then I just remembered that I had one of my goals as to become best friends with Bruno, but I forgot.
Oof.
Key.
Another
If
day.
you want, we can have a roll for that just to see if it happened during the.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
Can I roll to see if I got to be any closer friends with Bruno?
Yeah, we can definitely have that because obviously you weren't here for most of it, so we can just have that down to a roll. Because I think
Yeah,
for
I
most
wasn't
of
here
it,
either.
it's pretty obvious you guys were having like a good time with him. Like that.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that.
Is Brewski my broski?
We'll definitely see. I think we'll just wait for Aeria to come back.
I also have not done my leveling yet.
Yeah, so you've already got the HP, which we already did last
Cool.
week.
Yes.
Your hit dice is now correctly at 3. The only thing you need to look at is which archetype you want to take as a barbarian.
Oh yes, and one other thing, there is an optional class feature in which you can pick a skill to be proficient in from your barbarian class skill choices.
That
Yeah.
I have available to me.
Yes.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Now I need to go find it. Where to put it?
Wait, I now have to look at the barbarian just to see what he's talking about. I'm like, what? We're talking about level 3, right?
Primal knowledge.
What? No, they don't have that.
What?
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 It's primal knowledge.
Yeah, I should share links or screenshots.
Dun, 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 dun.
Primal path, primal knowledge is optional.
Yep, you can pick whether or not to do it or not.
Or not.
What? It's
No, no, no.
optional. Oh, it's instead of.
Oh,
So it's one or the other.
wait, what?
Yeah, I don't know. Why is that an option? Makes no sense. It's like
No,
It's not even a
That's kind
trade.
of a whack. That seems like kind of a whack option. I'll be honest.
No,
Weird.
it's a comma. That means it's both. It's whatever, I guess.
okay. That's
That
the
does
thing.
make sense. Yeah.
Oh, that's something I can give you, which seems really
Okay.
weird. Don't worry about it. It's not even. I don't even know where that's from. Is that even?
I don't know.
I don't even know when that was added. It doesn't even say. Yeah, don't worry
Okay,
about that.
hello.
Might
That's-
be Tasha's because they added a lot of optional stuff.
Yeah, but most of those were trade-offs, which is the thing.
Hmm.
I'm not sure what that one's for.
You know what? I'm gonna fucking do a basic. I'm in my brain. I'm gonna throw a dart at the board and pick one of the paths right now.
You don't have to
I
pick it
will
right
do-
now.
No, fuck it. This is the roll away. All right. We're taking. You know what? I'll go battle ranger. I don't know what the fuck that is. Sounds
Wait, I
cool.
have a question. Does this like determine how you play your character for like the rest
Probably,
of
yeah,
the
fuck
Yes.
it.
Yeah, that's why I'm
No, fuck
saying
it.
no.
No, fuck it.
No, I'm overruling your decision and
Oh
saying you get to
no.
wait,
Okay.
and you'll look at them
fine.
because you
This
probably
is the
will.
roll away.
I
You-
joke you not. I have tried to talk to Don all week about this.
I wasn't.
Hmm?
I legitimately did not have time all week.
We
Alright.
did not, unfortunately.
All right, we're
I
gonna do it
miss
tomorrow
you,
then.
Dawn.
Okay.
Primal knowledge
I
is from
also work
Tasha's Cauldron, by the way.
Oh, okay, never mind. We
I
don't
knew it.
do it tomorrow.
I think I'm
Well-
off Monday and Tuesday.
Okay.
Wait, what did you just say, Aeria?
I said that the primal knowledge is from Tasha's.
It is from Tasha's. Okay. It's weird that just like, hey, have another proficiency. That's good.
Hell yeah.
Free proficiency.
That's
I'm back, by the way.
okay. Cool. But yeah, so we'll look at those because I'm actually off next week.
Okay.
At those, but before that, you guys have some things to do. And I guess because we're kind of halfway through, but Dawn, did you have anything you wanted to add to Rala's goals?
Definitely want to try and climb a tree.
Okay, cool.
Uh,
I see your goal is to eat the dragon heart. Do you might want to change that? Maybe.
yeah.
Ew.
Especially
do
after
that.
it's been sitting out for about a day, you know. Ugh.
Ah. Oh no! Wait, no. You know what? I'll leave the way it is. This or settle for a dragon tooth necklace.
Okay, yeah. So you can make a necklace. That's pretty cool.
Or yeah, see if there's maybe like a crafter or something in the village that can maybe make a nicer one for me than me just kind of like trying to tie it together with a bit of string.
Yeah, that can definitely happen. Or you can maybe ask one of your
Or
party
maybe like someone
members,
in the party.
or even do it
Yeah.
yourself. That seems perfectly fine. It's not anything intricate per se. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So we come back into you guys at the tower, and it sounds like you guys are going to split temporarily again.
Sorry.
With Reddy staying in the tower to perform an autopsy, or at least assist in an autopsy. Some of you going to collect the cobalt, or guide cobalt. Is that correct?
I'm going with the kobolds.
Yeah, I think so. Has the guide kobold been like separated from the group? Like is he held in a different cell or something?
From what you're aware, he's not been held in the same cell.
Good.
He's been given special treatment.
As he should.
For being a traitor. Excellent.
We love him.
As well as the veteran. The veteran's also been given special treatment.
Where's Oscar?
Great question.
Oscar who?
He is being
There's only
replaced.
Bruno.
There's only.
By
Yeah.
Bruno.
Do you want to go look for
Bruno!
Oscar? Because he clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably should.
You
Yeah,
might
I
have seen
will.
him maybe once during the drinks.
I definitely will at the very least.
Okay. So
I'm
actually.
gonna help Rala.
Okay, cool. Let's do that first. As Reddy stays in the tower, the rest of you kind of exit out before splitting off towards the barracks as Antares, and then Rala and Pimlos going to look for old familiar face somewhere. Talani, you finally exit out of the tavern.
Yes. Do I run into them as they're exiting the tower?
Sure.
Perfect.
The doors are like right opposite each other. Ow.
Oh shit, what up?
Yeah, it's basically coming from the plaza, and then you pretty much come to the grounds in front of the tower.
Oh, hi, friends. Well, where are you guys going? What's
Hey, Talani. Rala and I are gonna go look for Oscar.
Oh, okay,
Like looks around real quick. Nope, he's not here.
okay.
Have you seen him?
No, he was not in my room where I was. She like shakes her head a little bit as to bring notice to her hair. Getting ready. So,
Yeah, that goes straight
Yeah.
over the boss's head, and he says, "Why would Oscar? What is Oscar supposed to be in your room?"
no, he.
And Rolla just goes, "Oh yeah, I guess he wouldn't be your type, huh?"
Yes, I prefer strong companions.
Mm.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Just roll her up and down.
specifically not liars. Um, so yeah, I guess since you two are going together, I can accompany our good friend here. And she like, wait, is Azanteras still on your shoulder?
I had
Did
no
you-
idea. Is he?
I have not been